Hey there, what's up? It is V from V Love and Crystals. Welcome to my channel. I do deck reviews, I do deck modifications, I do deck combinations, I do all sorts of fun things, decks, and I also do a lot of readings and live streams. So this I'm going to share with you. We're going to do a side-by-side. We're doing the Thelema versus the Arcanum Tarot decks by Scarabeo. And they have the similar style, similar art. You'll see when I share with you. You're going to be like, oh, wow, they are kind of similar. And I thought I would make a series, you know, of decks that kind of look the same because I do have quite a few. So whenever I feel like something has kind of the same art, the same vibe, I will compare them and do a side-by-side. And also look forward to my, look for my side-by-side peek into my Rider-Waite Smith decks. I have 3 of them now, and they're all different sizes, so you can determine which one is the right size for you, or if you want all 3 of them, or if you just want to see how they compare, you know, as far as like shuffling them and stuff. So yeah, I'll get into that in my next video. So this is the Arcanum. I did reviews on these, so make sure you check those out first and see if you want to see them separately. Or actually, yeah, you don't have to, because you're going to see them here anyway, again, if you've seen those already. So my daughter and I we took some time and we sorted everything for this video so that we can keep everything organized. So I'm going to go through each of these cards, and you get to see how alike they are. They have the same cardstock, the same size, they shuffle the same, even the backing. Here, I will share with you the backing. The backing even looks similar. See that? Brown and gold. And I did edge this in brown. This is my newest one, the Thelema. So yeah, let's dive into this together. We're gonna see how alike they are. All right. We have the Fool here. There's no similarities. No similarities here. We have the Magician. And you'll see, and even the bottom, the fonts are the same. This just, you know, this is green, this is brown. I would say that the Arcanum has like more darker colors. This is more like lighter and softer on the eyes. The High Priestess, yep. And you'll see that some of the people are repurposed, or same pictures of people are used again. The Emperor. See, they kind of look the same. You know, Hierophant, the Lovers. I will say the Lovers in this deck and the 2 of Cups in this deck are the same people. So I will put this aside so that you can know what I mean. So very pretty. You can see which one you prefer if you decide to get one of these decks, or if you want to get both of them. You'll see how alike and different they are. There are some differences. They're not all the same, you know. That was the Chariot, the Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel, the Justice, the Hanged Man. A lot of blues and greens in this one, as you can see here. A lot of blues and greens. Now, the boxes are exactly the same style, you know. The lift-to-top box, they're the same. What else? The booklets are the same. I mean, you know, same style, same format. Death card, Grim Reaper. Temperance. I like this one a lot. So we can do a you know, battle of the decks here. You can tell me what you like, you know, which one you like, which card you like the most out of, you know, both of them. And overall, at the end, you can tell me which one wins in your book. We all have our own opinions. I'm conflicted. I don't know. I have to spend more time with the Thelema. I do really like the Arcanum though, but that's probably because I spent more time with it. I do have to bond more with the Thelema. But I thought it was a great concept, you know, something to share with you. The Dev cards. The Tower. A lot of fiery energy, right? A lot of fuego, a lot of chaos, a lot of, well, yeah, we know that, but I feel like there's a lot of wands here. Wands, it's like this should be part of the wand suit or something. The Star. This kind of looks like Nicole Scherzinger a little bit from the band, from her little band. Nicole from the Pop Stars bands, remember her? She's on the Masked Singer. The Moon, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love the purples and the blues and the hues. The Sun. This one's so cool, seeing two children here. You usually see just one child on a horse. The Judgment. The World. You know, feel free to pause the video if I'm going too fast. I apologize. The World. Ace of Wands. Simple. It's like coming out of a cave. They kind of have the same vibe here. They kind of have the same vibe. Same style too. Two of Wands. This is a female and this is a male. That's the only difference. And there's an actual globe here, like a school globe. A globe you would see in your classroom. The Three of Wands. I love that vibrant sun. And you have a female here and a male here. The Four of Wands. I do prefer this one because you get to see people in the card. This one doesn't have, I guess it does have the doves though. I like to see people with the Four of Wands like celebrating. For the Five of Wands, we have two people playing tug of war basically. I do prefer to have people in the Five of Wands too. Six of Wands. This one makes more sense, right? In my book. What about you? What do you think? The Seven of Wands. And it kind of has, this kind of has like the same theme here. We have them in front of a door, up on top of the steps here, same thing. But over here you have a lion up top. And you have them both they're standing on 2 feet. They're not, it doesn't look like they're about to topple over or, you know, like in the other card. Looks, the guy is like, he's almost like he's toppling over, but he's balanced. It's just that he's like, you know, ready to fight. This is the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. This one doesn't really look like he's struggling. It looks like he's just getting away. But this guy looks like he's struggling here with the heavy burden on his back, right? All that load. Page of Wands, we have a female here and a male in this, the Thelema deck. So now a lot of reds, a lot of oranges. The Knight. The Queen. Now the Queen kind of looks the same in my book. I mean, they look like they could be related. If you look at their faces carefully, closely, it looks like they could be related a little bit. Like a younger version of this one. And the outfits, they kind of have the same red satiny outfit. And if you notice, there's a cat here, there's no cat here. There's a sunflower here, there's no sunflower here. I wonder if that was some kind of error, because it looked like she's about to hold something, like she's holding something, but they forgot to put the sunflower there, maybe. And maybe they forgot to put the cat right here. Or maybe not, maybe they just decided they didn't need it, but it would have been cool to have the whole picture in there. King of Wands. Now we're into the cup suit. Now I do love the blues and greens in this deck. Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. So there we go with the Two of Cups. See oh, actually the images, the people have been repurposed in the same deck. I just noticed. I thought they were in two different decks, or you know, I don't know why I thought this was in the Thelema deck here. So yeah, they've been repurposed. You just added some flowers to her hair. So I mean, I don't like to see repetitive images. That's the only thing. I like to see things brand new, like fresh, brand new images, you know? So, I mean, there's no complaints here. They tried their best to differentiate it and make it different. Okay. Three of Cups. I love seeing the dolphins. That's so cool. Maybe have 3 dolphins. There's only 2 dolphins here. Oh, no, this is the Two of Cups. Sorry, this is the Two of Cups. Here we go. The Three of Cups here. It would have been cool to see three people. The Three of Cups here, we have the same girl repurposed twice in 2 different decks. They have the same outfit, same hair, same woman. Yep, same woman. The Four of Cups, female here, male here. The Five of Cups here. They're both facing down. They both, and also like the same colors, like soft, like a brown, purple, like the maroon colors here, you know? And then we have like the stars in the sky on both. Okay. Six of Cups. I like seeing 2 kids in Six of Cups. This only has 1 child. She looks a little older too. Okay. Seven of Cups. Let's put these over here. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. I love this one with the red dress. It's just, oh, that deep blue, royal blue sky. I love that. This one is just more eye-popping, eye candy-ish for me. The Nine of Cups and, yeah, the Nine of Cups. This is pretty. So this is more like whimsical, fairy-ish. I don't know, I feel like there's like something very soft and sweet about the Thelema. And this one's more like in your face, you know? Like in your face, notice me, notice me. 10 of Cups. We have the swans here, the swan family. We have the human family. I like this one, but I also think the swan family, that's just very pretty. And then the house back there, you don't see a house back here, which I think they're missing. You do have the rainbow back there. I like that. They're missing the castle behind them, though. The Page of Cups. There's a female Page of Cups in the Thelema. And here, see the colors in this Arcanum, they're just very like I said, in your face. Notice me, notice me. Which does something to your subconscious, you know, like it triggers your intuition, helps you read better. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. See that this coloring is a little bit more muted. The Queen of Cups, again, the coloring is very, very vibrant, aqua color. I love the green and the blues in this cup suit. And I love this girl's face. This one you can't really see her face that much. She's like, you know, slanted, and she's like zoomed out a little bit. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. Nothing really. This one's really cool. Nothing really exciting happening here, but it's beautiful. I guess, yeah, the swords, Ace of Swords, all the aces, it's not really anything going on, but you know, a coin popping out of the sky, or a sword popping out of the sky. The aces don't really do anything for my readings. I'm like, yeah, okay, they're not really exciting, but I do love seeing like the people holding the pentacles or the swords That seems more exciting in a deck, you know. So the Three of Swords, she's crying over here, and the Three of Swords, it's raining behind her. Actually, it's raining in both cards, and the swords piercing the roses in both cards. The Four of Swords, meditation here in both cards, both decks, which is a really cool depiction, you know, rest, but also, you know, clearing your mind and peace of mind, yeah. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. See, the coloring in this one, my gosh, it's doing something for my brain right now. And the sky, look at the sky. The sky here looks pretty too. Very pretty. The Seven of Swords, okay. This is what I'm saying. Repurposed images, photos. So the men are basically the same. If you look closely in their faces, if you have this deck, if you look closely, it's the same guy, same clothes, same position almost, right? And the same scene. It's like he's going down the hallway or a cave, going into the cave or something, going into the I don't know, the bottom of a castle. Same thing. This roof is pointed. This is more rounded. Nothing really happening here. I mean, as far as a difference, it's pretty much the same. We have Eight of Swords. This coloring is very vibrant and yes, very, very eye-popping. You know what? I was actually thinking about mixing this deck up since they shuffle so well, and just having two of, because they kind of they're similar, you know. And just having two of the same style decks to work with. But it'll be like fun because it'll be all mixed. So she's getting, and you can see a lot of Photoshop magic happens here. You don't see anything really piercing her. Like they were just placed hovering over her, but they're not really piercing. Same here. The Page of Swords, we have kind of like an older, like maybe a young adult, like an older teenager, maybe like, no, maybe I'll say young adult, maybe like 20s, and then this guy looks like he can be like a teenager. The Knight of Swords, both looking towards the camera. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. This one is so pretty. This reminds me of like the Wizard of Oz. And this kind of reminds me of like, you know, when they get out of the poppy seeds garden and they get back on track, you know, and then the gates open to Wizard of Oz. That's what it reminds me of. This is very pretty. Now this ace I do like. Other aces are kind of like, there's nothing really happening. But this one, this is just very pretty. A lot of, yeah, visuals here. Look, you got gold roses, red roses, white roses. You got like little lightning bugs down here. That's very pretty. Look, you got a little bunny in this one. You know, I feel like this is more like heaven, like tarot in heaven. Very light. And this is like more earthy, like down to earth, you know? Like more this is like more dreamlike, and this is more like reality. Okay, Three Pentacles and Three Pentacles. Oh, this one's pretty. See, they have the same kind of window here, same windows. Well, I guess they're not the same design, but kind of the same wired window, and the pentacles hanging on there. And then you see, yeah, their backs turns. This person just has one, and she has a paint palette, which is pretty cool. I do like that. She's painting on the window. That's very clever. Paint palette, I like that. Four of Pentacles. You have a woman holding the pentacles and a child looking down into her treasure box. The castles behind them, and it kind of looks like it's one big scene. The clouds and the skies look the same. This one's more like you're in your mind. You're just thinking about it, so it's not so bright. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. This one's so gorgeous. What a beautiful dress this one has. And I do like the placements of the coins above her head. I do like the placements. I don't like it side by side like that. I like them over her head. Just looks like a little crown or something. The Ten of Pentacles. This has a world. I mean, it has the earth. And this has the castle. I don't know which one I like. I think I like this one. It is kind of like, you know, dreamlike, universe. It's like you're thinking about it, you're out of this world. Like I think of Thelema as like someone maybe being hypnotized and seeing visions. And then we end it with the same guy, I believe, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the same guy. We end it with the same man in just different outfits and different setting. So that's what I have for you. Let me know what you think. Which one would you go with if you if you were interested in these decks? Which one would you gravitate towards? The Dreamlike Tarot, it's more dreamy, or the more like earthy tarot, it's more earthy. This Arcanum, in your face, and the colors really spark out. But this has like a nice sweet vibe to it. Like, I don't know, like you can almost, you can like in this world, like there are fairies in this world. That's what I feel like. You would see fairies in this deck. As you know, with this one, you wouldn't see any fairies. No. You wouldn't see any fairies, just a lot of horses and castles, but you will see Wizard of Oz stuff in here. Like I can see Wizard of Oz things happening in here if they were to go and bring, yeah, I don't know, just some parts of it. It's like Wizard of Ozzy. And then, yeah, this is more like fantasy, you know? The other side of this deck, fantasy side. Even though there are some, you know, great, like the fire suits. That's like very, very like in your face. Lots of reds and oranges. All right, thank you for watching. This is just gorgeous. Look at this Lovers card. I love this one. Look at that angel with the pink hair. I'm sorry, the angel with the red hair. That one's such a delight to see. I love seeing this one. The dolphin swimming behind the lovers in the back. I love this one in the Thelema deck. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know what you prefer. I do have Amazon affiliates. If you're interested in seeing more about this, there are reviews on Amazon. If you want to purchase through my link, I appreciate you for that. And I'll see you next time. We are also on Patreon if you would like to support this channel. Keep this energetic tarot fun train going. Your support will mean so much. Check out the perks over on Patreon so you get something in return to say thank you for your channel support. I have voting polls, I have monthly mingles, I also do one-card draws. If you'd like to join us, we would love to welcome you to our little tribe over there. Thank you for being here, and the link will be down below. I'll see you next time.